Hey guys, this is Ramesh Jetwani, a digital consultant and coach and founder of the Millennial Entrepreneurs Club, on a mission to empower as many millennials out there to take charge of their life through digital entrepreneurship. In today's video, we're going to talk about how habits shape your identity. Now, you want to make sure you stay tuned till the very end because this is going to be a very powerful video talking about how you can reinvent yourself and achieve all the goals that you set out for yourself, and why people don't achieve their goals, why New Year's resolutions never get fulfilled, and there's a reason for that, and we're going to explore that in this video, so stay tuned. So have you ever realized how easy it is to repeat the negative habits and yet so difficult to embrace a new one? Let's take for example the New Year's Eve resolutions that we create every single year. Now, what is the most popular New Year's Eve resolution? Is getting fit, losing weight, and that's the reason why in the month of January you see a major hike in the number of gym memberships. But then what happens to those members by the time February comes? There's a sudden drop in fact, this happens within the first week of January. The gym is full, and then towards mid-Jan, towards February, the gym starts getting empty. Now, why does this happen? Right? Because of the process that people take towards change. Now, there are 3 layers of embracing any change in your behavior, and to understand how change actually works and how it's sustainable, we need to understand how the process normally works and what is the actual process that's going to get you more quick and more faster results. So as you can see on the screen right now, there's an image where there are 3 layers of change. The outermost is the outcome, right? What is the outcome you want? You want to lose weight, you want to make more money, you want to find the right relationship, or you want to write a book, or whatever it is that your goal is, right? That's the first outer layer out there. Then the middle layer is the process, right? What is the system? What is the path that you need to take to achieve that goal, right? If, for example, if you have to write a book, then you need to write a page every day. Or if you want to get fit, you need to go to the gym every day. Whatever your goal is, you need to have a path to ensure that you achieve that goal. And the innermost layer is your identity. Who do you need to become to be in alignment with that goal? Okay, now the mistake people make is that they focus on outer and then they come towards the inner. So the outer layer is basically outcome. I want to lose weight, I want to make more money this year, I want to work in the most amazing job, I want whatever it is. And the second layer, they talk about, okay, like, this is what I want to achieve and this is exactly how I'm going to go about it. I'm going to go to the gym every single day, I'm going to go and play sports every single day, I'm going to look for the a job that is going to pay me more money, and I'm going to apply in all these different places and something's going to click, right? But that doesn't really work, because what happens is that your old identity, right, is going to pull you back to where you were before. So what makes more sense? To identify your goal first, or to identify the person you need to become to achieve that goal? Because if you don't change the identity of who you are and who you need to become in order to achieve that goal, then you will remain your previous identity and you will have a new goal, and this old identity is going to kill your new goal. It's not going to allow you to achieve that new goal because it has a certain belief system that comes with it, and that belief system is going to be like, hey, you've never done this before, why are you doing it now? This is who you are, right? So we need to first break this part. We need to break this identity, rewire it, reprogram it, so that you can become the person who has those habits that can fulfill those goals, right? So that's why you need to look at it from an inward-outward approach rather than an outward-inward approach. Take, for example, let's say there are 2 individuals who are smokers, right? And each of them, they've been offered a cigarette. Now the first person says, I'm trying to quit. So what does that mean when he says I'm trying to quit? It means logically that he still believes he is a smoker, and his old identity is still linked to his habits. So how long is it going to take for someone who says I'm trying to quit? How long is it going to take him to pick up a cigarette again. It's not going to take too long, right? Because he's still stuck to his old identity of being a smoker. His words, I'm trying to quit. Now take the example of the second person. He's offered a cigarette as well. Now he says that I don't smoke. I see there's so much difference in saying I'm trying to quit and I don't smoke. The second person has made it very clear that his previous identity was someone who used to smoke and his current identity is someone who does not smoke. He's very clear, and that's a belief he carries down with him. So when you take pride in something that you do, it automatically becomes a habit. For example, let's say you're really proud of your biceps. If you're a guy, if you're really proud of your biceps, so your identity is linked to what you feel proud about. So to maintain this identity, you're going to go to the gym and focus on ensuring that you're working on your biceps, because that's your identity, that's who you believe you are. For example, you wake up in the morning and you make your bed, then your identity is that you are an organized person, right? If you are a writer and you it's a part of your identity that you believe you are a writer, you will write every single day. So it applies down to the simple concept of who is it that you believe you are, right? What is your identity? Because if you are embracing something that is new and you are still remaining with the old identity, then there is very high possibility that any new habit will be sabotaged by your old identity. So we need to first rewire your old identity. How do we do that? We need to edit the beliefs you have. We need to rewire and reprogram. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you need to become? Because when you understand this fundamental process, then you will understand how you have power over deciding who do you need to become in order to achieve that goal. Simple example. If your goal is to lose weight, the path is to go to the gym every single day. So what kind of beliefs do you need to have with respect to your diet and exercise? So there was a case where there was a person who lost over 100 pounds, that's roughly around 50 to 60 kgs, and he would ask himself a question every single day: would a healthy person eat this? So whenever he was approached with any food, or he was in the kitchen and he was hungry, then he would ask himself a simple question: would a healthy person eat this? So if there was junk food in front of him, and if there was a healthy, chicken and broccoli, then his answer would be simple. Like, would a healthy person eat this or eat this? And his mind would be this, because he had programmed his belief system to identify that the person he needs to become is the person who chooses the broccoli and not the pizza, right? So you need to understand, whatever your goal is, who do you need to become? Because who you are today cannot create new habits and new goals for yourself unless you become that person who is worthy, who is in alignment of achieving that goal, right? Simple. By doing the same thing over and over again, you're going to get the same thing over and over again, right? So if you want to embrace new habits, new changes that are good for you, then you have to be the person, you have to become the person that is in alignment with. For example, again, back to the weight loss. If you're someone who eats junk food every single day and you want to lose weight, there's immediately a contradiction, right? Now, who do you need to become in order to lose weight, go to the gym and get those results? Is someone who believes that junk food is not part of his identity anymore. You understand? It's about what would a healthy person eat. So the goal is not to read a book, it's to become a reader. The goal is not to run a marathon, it's to become a runner, right? So that's how you need to think. Now, let's look at the concept of voting, okay? So every time you do something, every time you take action, for once, you feel there is a feedback. Like you feel like, suppose you go to the gym one day and you feel good, right? And then you go back and then you eat junk food. Okay, so we have one vote for going to the gym, which is a positive vote. We have 1 vote for eating junk food, which is a negative vote. Your goal, because at the end of the day, how do you decide the winner? Based on the majority of votes you have. So do you want to have a majority of positive votes or negative votes? Right? It's okay to have negative votes. It's okay to indulge once in a while. It's okay to, have your previous identity with you. Right? You can't completely replace who you are, but you need to make those daily improvements and do things that are going to reassure the new identity that you've created for yourself. And you want to make sure that you win by collecting as many votes that are positive actions that you take to align your belief system that is a person you want to be. That is a person you need to be. And even if you have some negative votes, you always need to ensure that the positive actions that you're taking are in majority. And once you see enough of that, you see enough of that proof, like when you do something consistently over and over again, it automatically becomes part of your identity. So when you do more of positive actions, it naturally becomes a part of your identity, and it automatically suppresses the negative habits that you once had. But you need to understand that it's a 2-step process. First, you need to decide, who do you need to become? What is the type of person you would like to become? Because the next best version, they keep saying, right, become the next best version of yourself. In order to become the next best version of yourself, you need to first acknowledge, who are you today? What is your identity today? And then you need to understand, what identity do you want to have, right? And once you have that, differentiation of who you are today, what are your belief system today? What are your habits today? What are the current achievements that you have, or the current, results that you're getting in your life right now? Okay, then you move on. Okay, who do you want to be? And what are the goals that you can achieve by becoming this person? Right? So the first step is to decide who do you want to be. And the next step is to take small steps and get small micro achievements by doing things that are going to reinforce the person you want to become. So when you do things over and over again related to the person that you want to become, for example, again, if you believe that, you want to spend more time at home with your family, then you're going to ensure that every day you take out an hour to spend time with your family. It's a positive reinforcement of the identity that you've chosen for yourself. Okay, so whatever it is that your goal is, everyone strives to become the next best version of themselves. But if you can't become that next best version if you don't know what your current version is. So you need to really audit, who are you today? What are the results that you're getting today? And who do you need to become in order to get those different results? Right? Because Einstein defined insanity as doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. It's not going to happen, right? In order for things to change, you need to change. It's not about the goal. It's not about the system to achieve that goal. It's about your identity linked to that goal. Who do you need to become to shape your destiny? And essentially, you become your habits, and your habits become you. So let me know in the comments below if you found this video valuable, and if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. We're going to focus on personal development and digital marketing, and I really hope that you find this valuable. Do let me know in the comments. I truly appreciate you, and thank you so much for watching. Take care, God bless, and bye-bye.